Here is Danny, and today Sony has announced its PlayStation 5 specifications, and I'm gonna compare it to the Xbox Series X that has been announced 2 days ago. The CPU of the PS5 is a 8-core Zen 2 processor by AMD and is clocked at 3.5 GHz, which is lower than the Xbox their 8 cores at 3.8 GHz. And also lower than the 3.6 GHz it runs at when hyper-threading is enabled, which results in more virtual cores as well. The win goes to the Xbox. For the video card, the PlayStation 5 has around 10.3 teraflops worth of computing power, based over 36 compute units running at 2.23 GHz. But the speeds can drop lower depending on the use and thermals. The Xbox GPU, however, has 12 teraflops spread over 52 compute units running on a lower 1.8 GHz, but those speeds will always be stable. However, teraflops don't always tell the complete story, where a AMD PC video card running at 8 teraflops gets better FPS in The Witcher 3 for example than a 12 teraflops AMD GPU that was released 2 years prior, because the 8 teraflops version had a better architecture. The PS5 gets a set power budget, and if for example the CPU isn't used for its full 100%, the GPU gets that extra power instead in order to boost the GPU clocks. Sony says having higher clock speeds means 30% faster rasterization, and everything else should go faster too. So will having a smaller and faster GPU be better than a bigger one that can carry far more load? I guess time will tell. But as a comparison from current gen, the Xbox One had 1.4 teraflops with 12 CUs running in on 914 MHz. And the base PS4 has 1.8 teraflops with 18 CUs running at 800 MHz. And as we all know, the base PS4 knocked the Xbox One out of the water. So possibly Microsoft's more is better approach can win. On pure processing power, the Xbox wins without a doubt. Both cards have hardware-enabled ray tracing. Both systems also have their own 3D audio solution. Sony has the Tempest engine, with good locality and sound occlusion. The only thing the PS5 wins is it has far faster storage. With their own data controllers, the 825GB SSD is running at 5.5 GB a second of raw data, and up to 8 to 9 GB of compressed data per second, which is very fast. Meanwhile, the Xbox their 1TB NVMe SSD is only running on 2.4 and 4.8 GB a second, which is half of what the PlayStation 5 has. Will this matter a lot in the end with the way streaming of assets work? Time will tell. The Xbox has more storage space though, which will definitely look better on the box and could allow for at least one more game to be installed. Although the PS5 might install those games quicker. Microsoft has their DirectX Direct Storage, which helps unpacking items very quickly, so that might also help within the pure speed difference, but like always, time will tell. Both systems got 16GB of DDR6 memory, and you can also upgrade the space with certain M.2 drives, but they do need to be more powerful than the one inside the PlayStation 5 to give it some overhead. So current Gen 1s don't actually work, but Sony will release a list of drives that should fit and work with the PlayStation 5. Microsoft on their own has a special memory stick that will probably cost an arm and a leg. The PlayStation 5 is backwards compatible with PS4 games, where the new Xbox works from classic Xbox games to Xbox 360 and Xbox One. So Microsoft definitely has a leg up without a doubt. So what do you think of the PS5 specs and how it compares to Microsoft's offering? Let me know in the comments, and also let me know which one you will buy. They haven't actually shown off the system nor have given a price. But hey, that's all I got for now. Subscribe for more. This was Danny, and I see you on the battlefield.